guys, my name is ENRIQUEZ and I'm your Wonder Woman. Welcome to my channel again, and today I am inspired to create a video because of what's happening in the world right now. So, alam ko na most of you parang nag-iisip ng way paano tayo kikita pa in the future. Because of what happened right now, alam natin kung gaano ka-importante na meron tayong additional source of income or savings, di ba? So, marami tayong natutunan ngayong quarantine. And I was inspired to do this video kasi during the time, I think that was second week of our quarantine when I started putting up the work of instead na mag-Netflix lang all day, I decided to do something different, to improve myself, to take trainings, free webinars, all of those things I tried to attend during this time. Kaya kahit na 1 month na pala yung nakalipas, for me, it was just a normal day-to-day activity. So, hindi ako masyadong nabore. Although, the only difference lang for me is that mahirap lumabas. I mean, kapag mamimili ka ng pagkain, you just have to clean it up. So, anyway, I'm inspired to share with you the 4 streams of income I created during the COVID-19 quarantine. So, let's talk about, before we start talking about the stream of incomes I created, let's talk about the 8 streams of income na nag-exist in our world. So, if you don't know this yet, okay, so I'm going to flash the image right here or right here, wherever, I don't know. So, sabi nila there are 8 streams. Ito nakita ko lang sa Pinterest. Sabi nila there are 8 income streams existed in the world. So, first one is earned income. So, ito yung income na nakukuha natin for working for a job. So, for example, like most of us, mga empleyado, we go to work and then we get a salary for that. Or if you're in sales, you get a commission out of that. And then number 2 is profit income, which is you gain profit from buying and selling. So either you buy and sell cars, or you buy and sell house, or especially yung mga uso ngayon like mga online selling, di ba? So that's profit income. And then interest income is an income that you get from lending money. So for example, yung uso sa atin, 5-6, di ba? So for example, someone will borrow 10,000 and then magkano ba yung 5-6? 20%? So let's say 20%. So 5-6. And then they will give it back to you for 12,000. So the 2,000 is your interest income. Next one is a residual income. Ito yung mga income na kahit tapos na yung trabaho, patuloy ka pa rin nagkakaroon ng income. I cannot give an example for this, pero if you know a type of work that can have residual income, please comment on the comment section below. Okay? So dividend income is is income that you get from owning stocks. So yan, maraming ngayon either nagsasuffer or nagigain sa stocks during quarantine. So rental income is an income that you get from renting a house, of course, or a condo. Capital gains is yung kapag bumili ka ng lupa and then after a few years, ibebenta mo. Sa pagkakaintindi ko, yun po yun. But if not, please comment below kung if you have a better explanation of it. So royalty income is income that you use for that you get from using your idea. So for example, alam ko yung mga creator, like if you create a music, something like that. So alam ko yun. So those are the 8 streams of income that ever existed in the world. Before we dive deep into our conversation, consider subscribing to my channel if you find this content valuable, and like the button and hit the notification bell so that you will get notified for when I upload new videos. By the way, this is the Momday Grind Show. I'm going to release videos like this every Monday. That's why I call it Momday. Momday Grind Show. So, yeah. So, I hope you will find value out of this video, and without further ado, let's talk about the 4 streams of income I created during the COVID-19 quarantine. So before we start, let me tell you kung ano yung ginagawa ko for a living. So let me tell you yung ginagawa ko for a living before the quarantine, and even now, I still do it. I'm so lucky to be able to do something that I can actually do from home. I'm not being forced to do it from home, but I actually do it. I have an opportunity to do it, to work for it sa bahay, even before the quarantine. So I'm not someone who goes to work every day. I have schedule. So, hindi siya talaga. That's why when quarantine started, parang normal lang sa akin because I'm used to this. Ang difference lang talaga is you cannot really go out. So, I am a franchise consultant, and what I do is I help people start their own small business. So whether it's food cart or a cafe, so I help them start with a franchise. There are specific franchise brands that I offer. I'm not going to mention any of that here because that's not what you're here for. So I do that for a living. So I will help others start their own business. So that's what I do before quarantine. And yeah, so if you are interested, by the way, so if you are curious on how to become a franchise consultant, I will put a link down below. You can enter your details, and then I'll contact you if ever you are interested. But if not, that's fine. That's not what you're here for. So when quarantine started, yun nga, first week, I just watched Netflix, of course. Parang marami yata akong natapos na Korean drama. Meron pa akong mga ni-rewatch. But then I got really tired of it. Said, hindi to productive. And actually, even before quarantine, I'm trying to add on to my streams of income. That's why I already started taking training. So I'm going to mention later on this video what type of trainings I took to create this streams of income. So disclaimer lang na even in the title, I said created. So I'm not saying that I'm already earning from it now, right now, ngayong quarantine. Of course, that's not how it works. So it will take time before I actually feel the fruits of my labor. Lahat naman ganun, di ba? So the first one that I created is just recently, actually ito yung pinakahuli kong tinatake na training. So before I became a franchise consultant, I was already a freelancer. So I work from home already. That's why this is my norm. Being at home is my norm. So I have been a home-based worker since 2008. So can you imagine that? So I just got really tired of working from home for 10 years. That's why I looked for another opportunities, which is why I came across being a franchise consultant. So I was an online teacher, and then I became a freelancer or as a virtual assistant. So all of the process I went through was just, self-taught. Parang kung ano yung task na I'm responsible of, I learn it through YouTube, through reading articles in Google. So that's how I learn. But nothing is in system. That's why when I saw this course, I immediately took it because I thought maybe I'm really into social media management, marketing, something like that. And I wanted to have a systemed training, which means that it will provide me valuable learnings, and then a system that I can apply for my for what I'm doing. I actually signed up for it dahil dun sa franchise consultant. But there are so many opportunities that I can create out of this course. So since I am an experienced virtual assistant, I can become a social media specialist. So right now I have no plan yet, but this is something I created already because of the training I took. So after the training, I might work on something, to become a freelance or a social media specialist. So this is something na naka-on hold pa because my focus on taking my reason for taking the course is to expand my knowledge about social media marketing because of the line of business I'm in. But then, of course, in the near future, probably after the quarantine, I'm going to dive deep and, create a business out of this course. So that's why I said I'm not earning from it yet. I just created it. So it's there already. I'm just going to, it's there already, and all I need to do is start looking for clients, which is, I already have it in place. I just have to update my profile and all that. So everything is ready for this type of business that I created. All I have to do is just look for clients. That's it. So that's the first one. If you are curious on how or where I took the training, I'm going to put the link below of the website or their Facebook page, and I'll tell you who to contact. So maybe she will accommodate you because they have monthly batch training. So hopefully you can take the next one. By the way, they are on sale, so that's why I took it. I took the chance. They have discounted offers. So they have courses from freelancing course, like if you want to become a general virtual assistant, if you want to become a real estate virtual assistant. So there are different types of virtual assistant jobs that you can do. If you want to be specific on one field, that's fine, or one industry, it's fine. They have a course for that. If you want to become a web developer, if you want to become a social media specialist, just like what I took, you can take their in-depth social media marketing course. So they have they offer a lot of trainings, which is really good. And I really advise you to take their course now because they have discounted offers. So if you have the means, go ahead and take the trainings. But if not, that's fine. You can find a lot of videos in YouTube on how you can become a virtual assistant. But like I said, I want a systemized training where I can create a portfolio so that later, if I'm going to find a client for the industry that I chose, I will have something to offer. So it's not like in one click I became a virtual assistant. That's how I started. But back then, the competition was really small. But now it's really hard. So you really have to create a good portfolio. And this company, or what do I have to call them? This community, this community will really help you. They have apprenticeship after after taking their course, so which is good, which can help you really become a virtual assistant or a social media specialist. So you should really check it out. I'm going to put the link below. Do check it out if you are into this kind of job. So I have been receiving questions on how to get started with becoming a home-based worker. So I think this is a good starting point. So plus their courses are really affordable. So if you have the means right now, go ahead and check it out. The second one that I created is e-commerce business. So this is already something that ginagawa ko na before. So I mean, nag-start na talaga ako dito, putting it up to taking the training again. There's training. So yung e-commerce business, like yung online selling, sobrang dami na ngayon dito sa Philippines. That's why I thought, if I'm going to create an e-commerce business, is it still going to work out? But then this training that I took really proved to me that it is still possible to get in the market, get your products out there. So that's why I was able to create it. So e-commerce is something I already created before the quarantine. I was just waiting for the confirmation of Lazada. So hindi ako agad nakapag-upload ng mga products. Plus, wala namang shipping. So, wala namang shipping ngayon. So, on hold pa rin siya ngayon. But, again, this is something I can already start right after the quarantine. So, ngayon talaga, I'm just creating, building, and boom! After the quarantine, lahat yan gagawin natin. So, at least, yung e-commerce kasi, I took the training for Lazada. So, this company has a lot of trainings about e-commerce. So, ang galing. So, ang galing talaga kasi makikita mo how you can start your e-commerce business and make your way dun sa market kahit sobrang dami nyo na. So, ang galing talaga nung training. What can I say? So, nag-start ako ng training ko sa Lazada. So, unti-unti ko naman siyang tinetake. Maraming courses din ina-offer, but then naka-package siya. So, hindi ko pa rin masyadong hinaharap. I'm focused on the e-commerce business muna. Yun. So, I have products to sell, and I also plan to create my own products in the future. That's why I took this training. So, if you're interested, again, to take this training, comment. I'll put the link in the description box below. So, just fill out your form, and then somebody will contact you. So, again, it's really an option for you to take the training, and para sa akin lang, it's much better to know the trend and to avoid those things na hindi ko na to avoid the things na kailangan, to avoid the things na hindi makakatulong doon sa business. That's why I took this training. Kasi if I figure it out on my own, I had e-commerce business before. I did Shopee. I figured it out on my own, but then it didn't go well. That's why I said, kailangan ko ng someone na makakapatulong sa akin na ituro yung system. So, that's why I took this training. So, ito yung something na right after talaga ng quarantine, pwede nang mag-go. Kasi yung sa delivery lang naman tayo or sa shipping, yung logistics lang naman tayo nagkakaroon ng problem as of the moment. But all of my products are in place. All of my strategic plan is already there. The branding is there. So, yun yung mga tinuturo niya. Like, you have your branding, and then you have where are you going to get all these suppliers. So, yun yung maganda dun sa training. Kasi systemized talaga siya. So, hindi mo na kailangang isipin pa or maghanap ka pa sa YouTube ng napakaraming videos, and then you figure it out on your own. So, for me, it's much better if you have the means to really invest in yourself, then go ahead and take this training if you're into this e-commerce business. And if you are already an online seller, and if you want to become better at it, and you see yourself becoming the leader of this industry in the future, I highly encourage you to take this training. So, number 3 is affiliate marketing. So, this is somewhat passive, but not yet. Hindi pa siya magiging passive. So, right now, I've already signed up for affiliate sa iba't ibang affiliate company. I don't know what it's called. So, yung mga, for example, Amazon. So, they have affiliate. They have what they call affiliate associate. So something like that, affiliate associate. So I signed up for that. But then the thing with affiliate marketing is that you have to create a content that is relevant to the product you're offering. So just to give you an idea of what affiliate marketing is, para siyang binibenta mo yung product, pero hindi ikaw yung gumagawa ng product, hindi ikaw yung nagbabalot ng product. So, same like e-commerce. For example, sa Lazada, di ba, for my e-commerce business, sa akin manggagaling yung products, ako yung magbabalot ng products, ako yung magpapadala ng products. With affiliate marketing, you have a certain product or services. You just have to get your affiliate link, put it in your website, put it in your YouTube video. Then you will earn a commission out of that. The commission range from 1 to 10% nung price. So depende sa affiliate marketing na affiliate company na sasalihan nyo. So there are a lot of affiliate companies out there. Services or products na nag-offer ng affiliate marketing or affiliate commission, parang ganyan. I don't know the term yet. Kasi I'm still on training. So, yun. So, maraming mga company na pwede kayong salihan. You can search in YouTube how to become an affiliate, how to start affiliate marketing. So, there are a lot of resources on YouTube on how to get started. But then, again, I love the system. I love systemized training. That's why, again, I took another training. So, makikita nyo, di ba, during this quarantine talaga, I'm just building myself, investing in myself with a lot of trainings, a lot of knowledge. And this is something na magagamit ko in the future. So that's my goal. My goal is not yet to earn, but to educate myself so that in the future I will harvest the fruits of my labor. So, hindi naman, lahat naman talaga, hindi parang makukuha mo na agad yung yung kita mo. Lahat yan, paghihirapan mo. So, affiliate marketing is considered as passive, but you still have to work for it. I mean, for example, you're going to offer a service, and before you can offer that, you have to create a relevant content para mai-link mo yung service na yon, dun sa blog or vlog mo, which connects me to my fourth streams of income that I created during the COVID-19 quarantine. So, which is YouTube. So, you're watching here now means I already created it. So, I'm not saying that I'm already earning. Look at my subscriber. So, if you want to help me, go ahead and subscribe to my channel now. I'm going to create a lot of valuable content. I started YouTube just because. I mean, this, parang gusto ko lang talagang may gawin na alam mo yun, matagal mo nang gustong gawin pero hindi mo magawa-gawa before the quarantine. So, ngayon, you don't have an excuse. So, I put out the contents that I have been planning to put out. So, makikita nyo yung puro travel videos kasi yun yung mga una ko talagang unang mga videos na ginawa ko. I edited them during the quarantine. So, yun. I created the YouTube. So, if you want to get started on with YouTube or if you want to create a YouTube channel, there are a lot of resources out there. This one, hindi ako nag-paid training because I already have the system in place. So, meaning, ang tagal ko na kasi siyang pinaplano. May branding na. So, I already have the goal on what contents to put out. I just had to start doing it. So, that's why, yung una, kung ano-ano lang yung pinopost ko, I just want to get into the habit of creating the content. So, ngayon, I have a plan to create more valuable contents that will help moms like me get started with business or create more streams of income, just like this video. Hit like if you find this video valuable. So in YouTube, there are different ways to earn. So hindi lang to sa Google, hindi lang kayo kikita sa Google. But first of all, don't do this for the money because mababurn out ka. So I'm not, my mindset when I started YouTube is that gusto ko to gusto ko talaga siya. I mean, I wanted to share something to everyone. So that's why I created this video. I love editing. So, that's why I created a YouTube channel. So, I know that in the future, I will earn something from it, but that's not the main goal. That's why, it is the goal, but I'm not relying on it now. Why? Because it will take time. It will take time for me to feel that something, the fruits of my labor. Hashtag natin ngayon, fruits of my labor. It will take time. That's why I created these other 3 incomes to support this dream that I have. I have been dreaming to start my YouTube channel since I don't know when. So every year I try to start, but then nothing's happening. But this year, I am committed to continue, and I have a game plan already in set. So that's why I said I already have the system for it. I don't have to take another training, although I watch a lot of videos in YouTube about how to get started, because you really have to know the trend, or because YouTube algorithm changes from time to time, so you really have to get to know that. I already have the niche in place, so wala na akong kailangang i-take na training. So I just have to put out the content out there, shoot the video, and edit it, and share it with you guys. So yun yung main reason. But with YouTube, like I mentioned before, there are different ways that you can earn. Hindi lang siya sa Google, hindi lang from your Google ads. You can. That's why I linked number 3, the third income stream, which is affiliate marketing. That you can create a video which is relevant to the product or the service that you're offering, and link it to your video. So right now, wala naman akong affiliate pa. So I just want to share with you where I took all those trainings. What else? Yun, so number 1 is Google Ads. Number 2 is affiliate marketing. Number 3 is sponsorship. So, syempre, if you have a lot of followers now or subscribers, then brands will start to notice you, and they will sponsor your video, something like that. So, I'm sure I'm going to get there, but for now, my plan is to create valuable content for mommies like me, and you know, maybe in the future, they will do the same. I know a lot of mommies are already working from home, or marami na silang racket. So, if you want to step up your game with what you're doing now, I advise you to take all the trainings that I mentioned earlier. So, if you find this, by the way, before we end, this is going to be a 4-part series. So I will have other people. I will interview other people. Hopefully they will accept my invitation. I will interview other people that can give value to you regarding with what I already mentioned. So hopefully I'll be able to get them on board. I have the confirmation of one already, so I'm very excited for that. So this is going to be a 4-part series, and if you want to know more, or if you want to watch the other videos, or the upcoming videos, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and like this video if you really find this valuable. Again, this is B. ENRIQUEZ, and thank you for watching. See you on my next video.